Hello guys, welcome to another episode of Cloud's Collectibles tonight. Switched up the mat. I laid down my Omnimon mat. Yeah, my Omnimon mat for the night. I feel like having a different background to look at. So tonight we're going to do another 1.5 box. I got lucky enough for one of my LGS stores today to have them at a relatively cheap price. Obviously not retail, but we did get them for around $130 each after tax. So that's really not that bad. Before I even get into this box, I want to talk about it for a second. This game's two and a half months old to America. It's been out in Japan, I think, since what, December, November, something like that. So we're talking maybe a total of a 5-month-old game here. There's really not such thing as retail prices right now. There's not even really MSRP prices right now for boxes. Everything that came out in the first printing of 1.0 got bought up real quick. Same with 1.5. I know there's reprints coming, but I don't expect to be able to beat the scalpers. A lot of people don't expect to be able to beat the scalpers. So I actually got into a little. Well, I didn't get into it. I ignored it. But there was a whole thing in one of my groups today about people talking about the prices. People shouldn't be paying more than $85-$90 a box, which, you know, is true. But we're talking about a game that's 2 months old, guys. Bandai has obviously been printing Dragon Ball Super for, what, 5, 6 years, 7 years, something like that now. And Dragon Ball Super does very well. Bandai has no problem with putting out cards. I mean, we've seen it with Super coming out for years. The thing is Digimon's not necessarily new, but this card game is new. Digimon is a franchise that came out at the same time as Pokemon. It gained quite a popular following, but Pokemon, you know, overshadowed it. Digimon has always carried a loyal fan base through the years, though. Like, it never really died out. There was always figures, other card games, models, this and that and the other, still releasing in Japan constantly. That being said, this game will only survive if we can get the prices steady. The market's not evened out yet. Like, this isn't Pokemon, this isn't Dragon Ball, this isn't Yu-Gi-Oh! Card games that have been out for years. This is fresh. The market has to stabilize for this. I honestly feel like after these 1.0 boxes come back out, and, you know, I'm nobody, but I'm just going to say how I feel. I feel like 1.0 will probably restabilize at about $150 a box, and I see 1.5 hitting about $125 a box if reprints of that come. But, I mean, we've got Great Legend coming in May. We've got Battle for Omni coming in July or August or whenever it is. I mean, these sets are eventually going to run out, and then the price will go up. But right now, we've got to get the market to stabilize. Some people are getting them for $85-$90 a box. Some people are paying what I pay, you know, $120, $130, and other people are paying upwards of $175 for these and $250 for 1.0s. It's just all going to come down to when the market stabilizes. So now that I'm done ranting and rambling, let's pop into this. I completely forgot I had this sitting up here. This is the letter opener from Sekiro. This thing was actually really cool. It came with the letter opener, the little stand, and the sheath for it, which is really cool. It just sits on my desk, but now it's going to be used to open all my boxes. I always look for my knife, and I've had this sitting here the whole time, not even thinking about it. Alright, guys. Let's get into this. Since I rambled for a minute, I'll kind of go through this rather quickly. You've seen me do 2 boxes of this, I believe. We got a Garurumon promos in here. I'll keep that sealed because I've got a play set of those. We've got our special promotion pack. And we'll pull these packs out and set them right here. I don't need another 1.5 display box, so we'll break that down here in a minute. Let's start with our promotion pack. Let's see what we got in here. It feels a little heavy. It would be nice to immediately come out the gate swinging here. Oh wait, these are the promo packs. These just have 2 in them, duh. An Agumon and a Greymon, which I have, weirdly enough, I think I've got like 6 sets of these now. So some of these will be going up on my store for sale. My Depop, eBay, you go into my About Me, links to all my stores are in there. My eBay is currently empty because I sold most of the stuff and I'm going to redo my store this week. Alright, first pack and let's go. I'm trying to figure out a way to open these packs other than the main rip on the side, because one thing I always notice is what it just does. It ruins the back card in the pack for me. Like, not physically ruins it, but it ruins me seeing what it is. Howling Crusher, the Patamon, Penguinmon, Arurumon, Agumon, Mega Seedramon, Volcanic Flare, Vikemon, Goldramon, Delicate Plan. We got a Joe with the Imperialmon Dragon mode right out of the gate with the secret rare. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think this box is going to be some fire hits tonight. We're already popping a secret rare on our first pack. Let me slide the other set of packs over here to the side so we can keep our hits in play here. Alright. Death Parade Blaster, Aquilamon, Amerimon, Gazemon, Kunemon, Penguinmon, Cherry Blast, Salamon, Flymon, Kakinimon, the Meadow Greymon for our rare, and another rare Paildramon. Nice. Nice. Oh. I finally sat down the other night and put my Shine Greymon deck together. I pulled the 4th Rise Greymon that I needed, and I pulled 2 more TKs that I needed, so now my deck is absolutely stacked and ready to go. I haven't seen any LGSs or just any stores in general around me hosting Digimon tournaments yet, but I did just pick up a new place to go start playing Dragon Ball tournaments on Saturdays. Yeah, I finally sat down over the past weekend while I was taking a break and started learning how to play Dragon Ball, and I love the setup of that game too. It's completely different than everything else, and it's super fast paced, as you know Dragon Ball does. I told you guys I'd eventually learn how to play it. I haven't sat down and built my own deck from scratch yet. I played with a starter deck that I had, and I downloaded the app and learned how to play that, and that was pretty fun. Bandai has a great way of making their games super cool. But yeah, my Shine Greymon deck is finished, and I think I'm going to take some real time this week and sit down and start working on some multicolored decks. I think my next video after this will be a my deck breakdown of Shine Greymon. Haven't got to play it in any tournaments or anything yet, but you can, if you test play your decks against yourself enough, you figure out how they run, or the 1 or 2 friends I have around here that actually play Digimon. Let's see, we got the Argomon, Lightning Paw, Arurumon, Betamon, Rajiludomon, Teoludomon, Death Parade Blaster, a Vikemon, Argomon, Ludomon. We got us a Rise Greymon, followed by a Glorious Burst. So the more I was actually digging into my yellow deck, Glorious Burst seems to be the only option that needs to be in a Shine Greymon deck. You reduce the memory cost of this card in your hand by 1 for each yellow tamer you have in place. And I'm now running 4 TKs and 3 Karis, which would knock this down to a 2 cost if I have all them in play at that time. And then one of my opponents Digimon gets a negative 12,000 DP. It's just basically a soul suck. And it's so weird to see yellow in a game be the card to do draining. You would think black would be the card that drains life or that drains DP or whatever it is, because in most card games that's what black does. Alright, let's hope this box gets us another Omni. I've got a few, but it's always nice to have an extra to be able to recoup some of the costs for the boxes. Really doesn't matter what deck's being played right now. Omnimon's just running rampant everywhere I see it. Every video I watch, it's the big hitter for everything. I'm wondering, I watch a lot of videos of people playing with BT4 and BT5, just with English subs or English subtitles over the cards already, and I'm wondering what our new metas are going to look like, because I know I didn't even pay attention today. I know there was new rules announced today and new rulings announced today. I don't know exactly what they were. I'm gonna have to look into that actually after I make that video. I just got completely sidetracked during the day today. But that's what I said about this game being new. I mean, they're still adding new rulings in, guys. We've got to level the market, and unfortunately, if it's got the word card game in it, it's being scalped right now. And that's just the sad reality of how this goes. I mean, anyone that's over the age of 30 knows exactly what this is like, because we've lived through it through every other card game that's came out and gotten popular, especially Phase 1 Pokemon. The original Digimon. What do we got back here? Another Shine Greymon. Nice. It's always nice to be talking about the bad boy and then pop him out of the pack. Phew, there we go. Second hit of the box. We got an Imperial and a Shine. I have actually sat down last night. It sucks because I've almost mastered 1.0 and 1.5 minus, promos. I have the promos, I just don't have them in the binder. But I'm like 5 cards away from being able to fit all of it in one binder, and I can't do it. It hurts that I have to get a second one for it. What do we got here? We got a Ken and a Mastemon. Nice. I've pulled quite a few of these bad boys. Yellow and purple seems to be a combo that, just by looking at it wouldn't make sense, but it definitely does. And Mastemon's, see, what does Mastemon do here? When Digivolving, trash 1 card from the top of both players' security stacks, then play 1 purple or yellow Digimon level 4 or less from your hands without paying its memory cost. Like, that's such a cheap play to be able to throw out a 4-drop or lower. Something in the back of here. Try not to pay attention to it until we pull it. Kunemon, Cherry Blast, Duramon, Sukamon, Clockmon, Blossomon, Psychemon, Bergermon. We have to stop fighting. Bastamon, Lady Devimon. I'm pretty sure it's an Imperial Dramon. Sure is. This bad boy, our Blue Dragon mode. If there is one card from Digimon I have pulled the most of, it is definitely this Imperial Dramon. He seems to just have some sort of bloodletting towards coming in every box that I get. Which don't get me wrong, nobody's gonna complain about another Imperial Dramon. Alright, here we go. Angelomon, Volcanic Flare, Garudamon, Rapidmon, Agumon, Penguinmon, Gargomon, Argomon, Hidden Potential Discovered, Valkyremon, Cherubimon with a Davis Motomiya. I'm loving that Davis is following the actual show with his blue and green decks with, him and Ken and Dino Beamon and Vmon and shit like that. And Stingmon. It's really awesome to see. Arctic Blizzard, Mega Seedramon, Sabergermon, Ikakumon, Gazemon, Candlemon, Shamanmon, Gatomon, Upamon, Argomon, followed by a Shakumon, and a Dino Beamon. Damn, every time I talk about a certain Digimon, it seems to want to pop out of one of my packs. Let's just talk about Omnimon, some more Omnimon. Maybe let's mention Omnimon. Oh, ladies and gentlemen. So anyone got any predictions on what our top sellers out of Great Legend are going to end up being? If you do, put it in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you think. What you think is going to be running. It's nice to hear everybody's opinions on it, especially, because you can't trust just your own opinion all the time. We got Brave Shield followed by a Phoenixmon. So we're about halfway through the box. Well, a little over halfway through the box. We've got 2 Imperials, a Shine, and a Mastemon. We're not doing too bad, guys. We haven't hit any alt arts yet. Wait, is that Imperial Dramon the alt art? I can't remember off the top of my head. Tankmon, Howling Crusher, Mega Seedramon, Argomon, Mummymon, Code Cracking, and Kilomon, Argomon. We got a Sylphimon and Mega Gargomon. Nice. I think after this, I'm going to put up one more video tonight And I'm going to run a 1.0 box because, again, I got two relatively cheap today. I accidentally just ran this pack for myself. Dokugomon, Necrophobia, Lavagoridamon, Sukamon, Aruramon, Beast Cyclone, Vorvamon, Demi-Vmon, Lopmon, Eden's Javelin, Arena, followed by a Ragnalordmon. I've been hitting a lot of Ragnalordmons lately, too. Again, anybody that's interested in Digimon, if you're on Facebook, I have Cloud's Collectibles page on there. I don't use it that much. It's just hard running multiple pages at the same time on top of doing everything else that I do. I will be getting a website soon, like an actual website, you know. It's just whenever I decide to stop being lazy. Lazy meaning just busy as shit all the time. But if anybody's interested in that stuff, or in any of this stuff, it'll definitely be up on my Depop and my eBay currently. Again, in my About Me, you'll find the links for that. We got Psychmon, Biomon, Gatomon, Demi-Meramon, a Vidramon, ooh, something back there, a Bryway Ludramon, and an Alt Art Sarasmon. Nice. Sarasmon is running rampant in pretty much evergreen deck right now too, and I'm loving seeing that. See, what do we got with Sarasmon here? We've got the Digisorption 3. When one of your Digimon digivolves into this card from your hand, you may suspend one of your Digimon to reduce the memory cost of the Digivolution by 3, which is nice. It lets you bring out something big for, you know, 3 less of a cost just by suspending one of your Digimon. And then once per turn, you may suspend Digimon for Digiabsorption skill, and you may reduce your opponent's Digimon instead, or may suspend your opponent's Digimons instead. So it's nice. You can suspend their Digimon to reduce your Digivol or your evolution cost. It's great to fucking see. Alright. Next pack, guys. Love to see it. Love to see it. Lightning Paw, Hawkmon, Giromon, Angemon, Holy Wave, Argomon, Shamanmon, Bergermon, We Have to Stop Fighting, Airgermon, followed by Breath of the Gods with a Dark Despair. Dark Despair is another one that's really cool. On your main phase, one of your Digimon gains Retaliation, which is when a Digimon is deleted after losing a battle, you delete the Digimon it was battling. It's basically like, oh shit, I can't even remember the name of it in Magic. I hate being up this late trying to do videos because things just skip my brain. Basically, if you battle anything, even if it's higher than you, it dies too, which is really nice. Alright guys, let's see. Where are we going here? Positron Laser, Vmon, Jewel Beamon, the Vorvamon, Arukenimon, Gazemon, Bifrost, Upamon, Clavis Angemon, Zubamon with a Mega Gargomon and an All-Force Vidramon. That's dope. I've only got a few of these, but I think this is the last one I need to complete my playset of them. On your turn, when one of your blue tamers becomes suspended, you unsuspend this Digimon. And then on your turn, once per turn, when this Digimon becomes unsuspended during your main phase, you gain a memory, which is great. Meaning, you know, when you can go out, attack, tap him, then tap one of your tamers, unsuspend him, gain a memory. It just lets you keep playing your turn. Imagine having 2 of these out on the field at the same time. Or imagine having 2 of those out on the field at the same time, like how many hits you can get in one round. I watched somebody say that, or I watched somebody's video. I think it might have been Mario's Gaming World, about All Force Vidramon deck that pretty much can whoop out anything right now, which is really, really cool that people are being able to build these decks outside of the meta that can take down meta decks with no problem. Got a Lady Devimon and an Angelomon. Dope. Again, in my videos, you know, this is a new game. Don't take anything I say as you know, gold or as word. I'm relatively new to Digimon. I got in about a month after it hit America. So, but I'm just giving basis is off of my predictions, off of watching other card games that I followed for years, how things usually go, yada yada. Maybe I'll be right, maybe I'll be wrong, who knows. Giromon, Agumon, Lightning Paw, Gargomon, Psychmon, Angelomon, Skullmarimon, Terriermon, Garurumon, Argomon, followed by a Testament with an Ophanimon. Tight. Still no Omni. That's cool though, you know. There's way more things in here than just Omnimon. That seems to be, you know, the Charizard of Digimon, which I get it, but it gets tiring when all you hear about every day is Omnimon, 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 because he's the only big guy we got yet. Nice, another Garurumon. I absolutely love Garurumon in general. I like that they made him a black card. And what I really like about Garurumon, especially in this game, is that he has the reboot, which is, you know, unsuspend during your opponent's unsuspend phase, so you can attack and you've still got defense in the next turn if you have a blocker underneath of it. And then when you're digivolving, you can reveal one card from the top of your deck. For each Digimon your opponent has in play, you may play one black or red Digimon card with level 5 or with a level 5 or less among them without paying its memory cost. Place their mess on the face down on the bottom of your deck. I mean, it's nice because getting up to that 5 level, you know, is sometimes 2 turns before you can get up there, sometimes 3. With this, I mean, you can once you digivolve into it, you can go right into it and pop a level 5 out there, and it gives you a lot more survivability on the field at the moment, especially if you can pop out a level 5 blocker and keep your security stack in check. Alright, we've got 8 nice hits out of this box so far. We have 2 packs left after the one I'm opening, so we're down to the final 3. I'm going to call probably not much in this pack. I'm going to say our All Force pack is probably the heavy one, and then I'm going to say our Dino Beamon one here is probably, or our Pyodramon one's probably a little bit, just a basic. I'm not sure about the one in my hand. Nyaromon, Bastomon, Bonko Stingmon, Ken with a Mallow Myotismon. Love Myotismon. Alright, guys. Second to last pack. Top 2. Cherry Blast, Magna Angemon, Argomon, Vorvomon, Clockmon, Hawkmon, Biomon, Black Gatomon, Minomon, Valkyremon, with a Stingmon, and a Wormmon. Alright, last pack magic, guys. Always give it the double tap, even though I know it does nothing, but you know, fuck it. One of these days I'll do that double tap and it'll do something. And then you'll all be sorry. Duramon, Gomamon, Tankmon, Commandramon, Beast Cyclone, Ikakumon, Mummymon, Gigamon, Greymon, the Ray of Victory with an Ophanimon, and a Blitz Greymon. Well, that double tap gave me something. Maybe I should have triple tapped it. But I got the Blitz Greymon out of it. That's super nice. Can never complain about 9 solid hits out of a box. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. We end up with Imperialdramon Dragon Mode Blue, Shine Greymon, Ragnalordramon, Mastemon, Garurumon, All Force Vidramon, Sarasmon, and another Blitz Greymon. With our 2 promos out of our special promotion pack, we got another Agumon and a Greymon. And then our promos that came with the box are Garurumon. Super cool, guys. Super cool. That'll be all for this 1.5 video. Check back in later on or check down in the other videos and you'll see the 1.0 video that I'm doing at the same time tonight. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.